Hello again. I'm Kaylee from Grace Meridian Hill. And if you were here yesterday, you already know that we're talking this week about the fruit of the Spirit. So yesterday's fruit was what? Yes. You remember? It was the fruit of love. So God's love, right? Knowing God's love and trusting God's love. Today, we're talking about two fruit, joy and peace. So those are the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit of God. But remember what I told you yesterday? We are going to try a different fruit every day. So today we're trying a fruit that I've actually never had. And I wonder if you've had it. Have you ever seen this fruit? What do you think it is? It's called a persimmon. And it's yellow on the outside, and I've literally never eaten it. So let's cut it open together and find out what it looks like on the inside. Ooh, it's kind of hard to cut. I don't know if that means it's ripe or not because I have never eaten this. Ooh, it looks like a tomato. Look at the inside. It looks so much like a tomato. It's the same color on the inside as the outside. Let me try a little bit. I'll let you know what I think. That is delicious. It's so sweet. It's much sweeter than I thought it would be. So that's today's fruit that you eat. But as you learn today about God's joy and God's peace, I hope that you learned something awesome about Jesus's birth and all the ways that we can have joy and peace from the Lord in our own hearts. Tune in tomorrow and we'll try another fruit together. Bye.
I'm gonna sing God is good. I have my helpers with me. Right, left, right, left. Here we go.
Over mountains high, through the valleys low, God is good. Wherever we go, from the brightest days to the darkest nights, God is good. All the time. God is good.
Let's spin again. All right, everybody, I need to hear you. I need you to follow me. We're gonna sway.
Through the ice and snow to the vast unknown, everywhere we go, God is good. Through the trials we face, He will show the way. We will stand and say that God is good. Oh, oh,
You can drop and spin.
oh, God is good.
Let's go. To the mountains.
Mountains high, through the valleys low, God is good. Wherever we go, from the brightest days to the darkest nights, God is good. All the time.
Let's do the sway. And this one is gonna be fast. So watch us. You gotta go up.
He is good through the ups and downs when life spins us around. Our God is good. When nothing goes our way and it's just not our day. Our God is good. Oh, God is good.
Hey. Let's go to the mountains.
Over mountains high, through the valleys low, God is good. Wherever we go, from the brightest days to the darkest nights, God is good. Over mountains together, worship Him forever. Look at what He's done. He gave us all for us. And you feel it in your heart, deep down in your soul. Let the love of God move you, change you. Raise your eyes to see the one who gave us all so much. Forever God, forever love. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You will live forever, loving us forever. You will live forever. God, you are great. You feel it in the heart, deep down in your soul. Let the love of God move you, change you. Raise your eyes to see the one who gave us all so much. Forever God, forever love. You feel it in your heart, deep down in your soul. Let the love of God move you, change you. Raise your eyes to see the one who gave us all so much. Forever God, forever love.
Today's memory verse that we're going to be practicing is Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now we're going to take out some words and see if we can remember it. Now let's try with the words missing. Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law.
Good.
Now I'm going to erase some more. Now let's try it with these words missing. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now I'm going to erase all the fruits of the spirits. Okay, let's try it. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now I'm going to get rid of all of it. Now we'll try it all together. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. Galatians 5:22 through 23. Good job, friends. See you next time.
Friends, hello. How are you? Today we're celebrating a birthday. I have one more decoration to put up. Let me do this for us. So look at, it's got a birthday cake here. It's got all kinds of streamers. It's so exciting. Today though, we're gonna party. Do you think I have enough decorations? Do I have the right things? It says happy birthday here. It says happy birthday there. I got balloons. You can't really see them because they're so big. Oh my goodness. And then some streamers. Oh look. Got my salt marsh paralegal. I think he's gonna be my new mascot. What is it that you need to have a good party? What do you, hold on a second. Is this too much? You think? Yes, no? I don't think so. I mean, it could be. Depends on your flavor of things for a birthday party. I love it. I'm gonna take it off. Can I? Just a little bit? Okay, just for a second. I'll put it back on later. So today, though, we are talking about Jesus' birthday. Yesterday, we talked about how God showed his love for us through creation, right? We talked about our fruit. I still got it, don't worry. It's still here. We talked about the hummingbirds and how they did all kinds of things for us. We talked about that saltwater periwinkle right there. Look at my hummingbird. I love it. So exciting. He uses plants and animals in the ocean to help us live. I love seeing that. Even more amazing though is that before God created all of the world for us to live in, he had a plan to make sure that we would always be with him. God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit knew that we would need to be rescued. He knew we would need to be found. He knew that he would need to bring us back. Now, wouldn't you think maybe that like the God of the universe coming down to earth to rescue people would have been a little, I don't know, sad? You know, he was no longer going to be in heaven, the paradise that they created. He would no longer have to deal with life. He would now have to deal with life on earth, sorry. He was going to have to give up his own life to rescue us. That is just so much to think about. But the joy that God felt was even greater than the sorrow of things that he gave up. The joy was felt in getting to love his people. The joy was felt in rescuing his sheep. The joy he felt for us was in sending his son. And so a party was about to happen. Okay. If you can, turn your lights off. Okay, no. Turn your lights on. Okay. So we are the shepherds out in the field. And it's dark. Because you know, there's no lights out in the city. There's no big buildings. There's no street lights. There's nothing happening, right? No tractors and trucks revving their engines to fill our days. There's no sirens going on there. None of that. No. Nothing's disturbing your sleep except maybe a bleeding sheep. Can you be a sheep? Bah. That's good. Okay. Or maybe like the crackle pop of the fire you made. Can someone do that? Good. And maybe the snore from a fellow shepherd. You ready? Can you do the snore? Okay. So I got a sheep. I got a crackle pop in the air. No, that's not right. Okay. So you got our sounds, right? Right. Okay, it's quiet. So serene. We've been here like 1,000 times because this is what we do. We're shepherds, right? We got the sheep over there. We got the fire over here. And we got the snores. Right. And so, just as you're about to fall asleep in a sweet sheep dreamland, suddenly, a bright glowing orb of a man is before you. Whoa. I mean, like your eyes. Okay, the lights are off, right? Lights on. My eyes, that's so bright. Can you imagine? An angel. Bright, glowing in the middle of the night standing before you. Whoa, is he standing there? I don't know. Is he floating? I don't know. Is he sitting next to you? I don't know, but eep! How would you feel if one moment you and like 3 of your friends were watching the sheep and then another person was with you glowing like the sun? I would be terrified. The angel told him he was there, though, to bring good news of great joy. Ooh! He tells them that a Savior, who is Christ the Lord, was born that very day in a nearby town. What? This Savior is the one that all of God's people have been waiting for. They've been hoping for. They've been longing for him to be there. They so wanted to know that he was here, and every mama was hoping that her little one was the one chosen to be him, and here, now, he's here. That's a lot of information, isn't it? It is. But have you experienced that? That explosion of excitement? Like maybe your favorite aunt is coming to visit, huh? Or maybe you got to see a parade, or maybe you conquered a game you were playing. Maybe you got to visit a super special place. You know that feeling? Okay, now take that feeling and crank it up like 1,000 times. That's what the shepherds would have begun to feel once they figured out what was being told to them. And then the party really got started. The Bible tells us a multitude, the vast armies of heaven, join them singing praises. Glory to God in the highest heaven, and peace on earth to those with whom God is pleased. Don't you wonder if that multitude of heavenly angels, the vast armies of heaven, were like peeking down from heaven saying, it's coming, God, they're going to be with the shepherds in a second, and whoever it is, Gabriel, Michael, I don't know, he's going to tell them, and it's going to be so exciting, I just can't take it anymore, I'm going to bust. Maybe they couldn't wait to share in the excitement and to revel in the joy and share about the peace that God was bringing to his people and to the world. They just had to bust out of heaven and say glorious praises about this wonderful thing. Wow. Could you imagine it? Huh. You got these sheep here. I think they might be losing their minds. The sheep. Bah, bah. You got your friends. What's happening here? And you got the angels all around you. Whoa. But the joy that God has for us is based in one reality, that he came to be with us, to die for us, and to bring us peace. When we know God, no matter what happens, our joy is found in the certainty of what Jesus did. That means we can know that if he died for us and forgives our sins, because he does, and he did, and we trust in him, it brings us peace with God. Our source of joy is that we are his friend. Huh. No matter what happens, knowing who God is and knowing his love for us, that is the most important thing for us. And should give us a pep in the step, even when nothing's going right. You know, we'll all have sad days. But to remember what Jesus did for us, that brings us joy. It can bring us joy when other people have things that we want. It can bring us joy when things don't seem to go how we want them to go. It can bring us joy when we may lose a loved one. You know, this last year with the sickness was hard. We may have lost friends or family members. And someday people we know are going to die. And that's hard and sad. But knowing that Jesus loves us can bring us so much joy, and real joy. It also brings us peace with God. Jesus says, I've come that you may know peace. Even peace with, and because we have peace though with God, we can now have peace with others. Like maybe our brother and sister, when they take our things, or they mess up our games, or they break our Lego towers, or our Lego Millennium Falcon, whatever, I don't know. You know, these things happen, right? Or maybe when we don't get the A that we really think we should have, and we miss that one word in the spelling test, and we're so frustrated with life. Peace. To know that we can make it through, and we can be providing peace to our friends to say, it's alright. It's alright. I don't need to be frustrated. I don't need to be like losing it for this one thing. Peace. That we can reconcile and come together, and we can be part of each other's lives. Even when it seems like nothing going right in this world, God sends Jesus to shout to this world that God loves and cares for us. God, who shouted from the mountains that he loved us. He told the whole world that he was bringing peace. He brought us back to himself, even when we didn't deserve it. That God, he promises to give us joy and peace so that we can do the same for others. Wow. And remember, we talked about yesterday how if we are struggling with these fruit of the Spirit, then we can ask God to help us, and he will. I mean, it's like a big fat party that he comes, and it's so exciting, and it brings us great hope and joy and peace. Our memory verse, right? Galatians 5:22 through 26. Can I read it for us? Great. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such things there is no law. And those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. If we live by the Spirit, let us also keep in step with the Spirit. Let us not become conceited, provoking one another, envying one another. I really love this verse. If we live by the Spirit, let us also keep in step with the Spirit. That's that asking for help. That's that reaching out and saying, I need Jesus, just to show his fruit to the world. And friends, he will let you. He will help you. He will help you show his fruit. It's good to see you, friends. Hope you have a party. Oh, I almost forgot. Party! See you, friends.
Hello, it's party time! We are celebrating Jesus' birthday, and today for craft, we're gonna make a party hat. Are you guys ready? Okay, so here we go. Some of you may have our template. It's really easy to color on the outside and fold it together. Maybe an adult might show you how to put it together. Some of you may not have the template, but you have a piece of construction paper. You can use that too, and I'll show you how to fold it into a party hat. You'll also need some yarn, some string to attach it so it doesn't fall off. And you'll need a little bit of tape and some markers or some crayons. Whoa, I'm throwing my crayons. Crayons. If you have some leftover stickers from yesterday's craft, maybe you could use those. Or if you have glitter at home or other stickers at home, you can use those as well. And we are going to make party hats to celebrate Jesus' birthday. Check out mine. I've got words like celebrate, and I have my fruit of the Spirit words from today. Joy and peace. That will remind me of the fruit of the Spirit that we are celebrating today, the joy of Jesus' birth. Now, I've decorated it with fun designs, lightings, and there we go. Now, you will get to do the same thing. So if you have a plain piece of paper, just take your paper and start decorating. You can put joy and a whole bunch of designs and the word peace. Just decorate your paper however you wish. If you have the template, decorate the front. You can decorate the outside and the inside if you wish. Decorate both sides, and then we'll fold it together. Once you've decorated it, you can hit pause now and start decorating and come back to check out what to do. When you are done, if you have construction paper, you'll just sort of fold it like so, okay? You'll fold it so that it sort of you just take the two sides and fold it in like that, okay? And it will turn like that. And you just take a piece of tape, voila, and stick it right on the part where it's connected. And then you could actually, this could possibly just fit right on your head without any string. But you could also punch a hole right here and attach some string so that you can wear it and it won't fall off. Same with this hat. You'll just take it, and there's a little part right here that will fold under and can go in here. So you'll take it like so, and you will fold it so that that part goes inside. It kind of attaches. You might need some adult help for this, or maybe an older sibling can help you. And you will just attach it, and it will be helpful to maybe put a little bit of tape on it just so it sticks. I'm going to put a little bit of tape on mine just so it stays together. Just a little bit of clear tape. Right there, so it stays together. And then there are two little holes right here. There's a hole right here and a hole right here. That's where you take your string and you put it through, and then you put string on one side, attach it on the other side, and then you can cut off the excess.
Oh, there's Jackson.
And then put it on. Oh, my string fell off, and that's okay. If your string falls off, you can retie it. There's no mistakes in art. You just add on, right? Excellent. Okay, here we go. I'm going to tie it together. And now we have a party hat. Either this one, or look at this one. I can fit it right on top. Or this one. And you can have a party hat no matter what, and you can celebrate. You can even practice reading your scripture from the other day. All right, friends, have fun celebrating Jesus' birthday.
It's been such a sweet time with you today, learning about God's joy and peace. We can't wait to learn with you tomorrow about more of God's fruit. Remember that you are loved, you are cared for, and you're worthy of being rescued. And Jesus came to rescue you. What great news that is. See you tomorrow.